How can a landscape painting help us understand the most dramatic period in 20th century history? This is Max Beckmann's large quarry in Upper Bavaria, painted in 1934 and part of our upcoming sale, Tales from the Art Crypt, from the collection of Richard Feigen. Just 10 years before it was painted, Beckmann had been at the centre of the wildly creative artistic scene of Weimar-era Berlin. There was a lot of creative freedom. It was a focal point where a lot of performers and writers, and Max Beckmann was at the heart of that. Beckmann enjoyed great success during this period. However, the storm clouds were gathering. In 1930, the Nazi Party had become the second largest party in the Reichstag, and by the time this picture was painted, Hitler had been appointed Chancellor and the party had seized power. It really was becoming very restrictive. Beckmann was seen as a degenerative artist. He had lost his teaching post. He then began to spend more time at the family retreat in Oberstadt in Upper Bavaria, and this is where this picture was painted. Threatening thunderclouds gather in the sky, and the hard, jagged lines of the quarry force their way abruptly into the landscape. The dominant colours are blacks and blues, with spiky trees silhouetted against a heavy sky above the quarry. You could feel the tension in the paint surface. So after the Second World War, Beckmann and his wife emigrated to the United States, where they began a new life. He had his first retrospective in 1948, and Richard Feigen really was integral to the promotion of Beckmann in the United States. And I think that's why it's really important that we've got this picture in the sale. It's a real privilege to be able to include it because Beckmann was so integral to Feigen's artistic taste and just who he was as a dealer. If you'd like to know more about this painting or any others in the Richard Feigen collection, head to the link in the bio.